folks, Travis here from Anderson Training Systems and Alpha Kettlebell Fitness, and we're going to share with you kind of a bonus exercise for the restore and recover your athletes. This is a sandbag. Obviously the ultimate sandbag is our preferred tool of choice. It's an awesome tool that allows us the opportunity to do a lot of different drills. This is a key drill that's really helped, and I kind of have I'll give you a thought process on it here in a second, helped a lot of athletes recover and maintain really good hip strength and power as well as mobility. So it's the rotational deadlift. It's highly undervalued. Let's look at the foot position. Just look at my feet real quick. When we do this movement, it's pivot the backside foot, knees bent but not bending, and we're going to hinge and then back. So the cool components to this are the internal rotation at the hip here. We're putting a lot of pressure on that ball of that foot, kind of like if you can imagine seeing, or if you ever have before, putting out a cigarette. And the spiral action, I think this is the real key here. It's a spiral loaded stretch of the hamstring and glute on the near side, or the leg you're taking the weight to, the far side, excuse me. And then putting back up. Now you can either decrease or increase this range of motion depending on, and it doesn't have to be a very heavy load because this rotational movement is very, very, for lack of a better term, awkward for a lot of athletes when they're starting out. So here, hinge to whatever you can get to, push through the heel, back up, going to the other side. Boom, hinge, back up, going to the other side. I'll do a couple more reps for you. This spiral action is what we'll call it, with rotation and putting that load on the posterior chain of that one leg, basically, boom, is very similar to the action we get when we're doing the windmill. Except we don't have to worry about stabilizing the shoulder over top. So we get that rotational action. We also have to engage the core so we're not flexing and losing that. So we're working that integrity that we've talked about a couple of different times between lower body, posterior chain, and transitioning up to the core. So when we do this, and it's really, really undervalued. Josh has even seen athletes, strength athletes that have had back issues, low back issues, sciatica, by implementing this movement into their stuff, keep them very pain-free and very successful, able to go forward training. So again, just a rotational sandbag deadlift. This thing you can start pretty early with if you want to start with the lesser range of motion, and as they get stronger and more mobile, move into a deeper one. So there you go. The final exercise and the bonus exercise of our getting your athletes on the road to recovery and back on the field, getting ready as soon as possible. Have a great day.